We pay homage to His Holiness the Supreme Patriarch, Buddhist leaders, venerable abbots, and senior monks of all ranks, and we welcome all the Buddhists from abroad who have come to join us in this conference. On behalf of the Prime Minister of Thailand, General Prayut Chan-o-cha, I am delighted and deeply honored to participate in this 13th United Nations for Day of Vesak celebrations, or Buddha Day, the full moon day in the 6th lunar month of the year, an internationally important day observed throughout the world in this year of 2559 Buddhist era, or 2016. It is well known how the day of Vesak relates to the life of Lord Buddha, being the day of Buddha's birth, the day of his enlightenment, and the day of his death. Throughout his life, Lord Buddha created an immense benefaction to the peoples of the world, a river of teaching that expanded around the world to bless its people even now. Thus, on the 13th December 2549 Buddhist era, or 1999, the United Nations General Assembly resolved to recognize Day of Vesak as an important day internationally to be observed in the various nations around the world ever since. And thus they take turns accordingly to coordinate the annual events celebrating Day of Vesak at United Nations headquarters in New York City and regional headquarters in the various nations. As for Thailand, we have arranged events for International Day of Vesak starting in 2547 Buddhist era or 2004 and continuing through to the present. I personally believe that Lord Buddha's teachings on Dhamma are capable of being a tool to solve the world's crisis and bring about increased peace in the world. In particular, the doctrine of Ahimsa, which is also the main principle of the United Nations, that is, not exploiting each other, having sympathy for each other, behaving humanely toward each other, and cultivating the generosity to help each other. In present day society especially, we are facing a variety of crises such as economic crisis and social issues, which issues will form topics for seminars in this conference. It is well known that the principles of Buddhism were first clearly expounded by Lord Buddha in his sermon on the wheel of doctrine, the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, to the 5 ascetics, the Panchavakkhya, in the forest of Isipatana Marikadawa. Lord Buddha propounded the path of moderation, the middle way, or what we call in Thai Ariyamak, the Noble Eightfold Path. Social and environmental development that follows Buddhist precepts must therefore follow the Buddhist principle in the middle way, the Noble Eightfold Path, starting with ideas, knowledge, and understanding which are correct. In other words, Samadhi, or right view, and Samma Sankappa, or right thought, plus diligence, attentiveness rather than carelessness, and a firm mental focus on further development. In other words, Samma Vayama, or right effort, Samma Sati, right mindfulness, and Samma Samadhi, right concentration. These are the initial components of intellect and concentration that must be established, accumulated, and cultured within oneself at all times. If anyone possessing intellect and concentration expresses a correct manner in his person, in his speech, and in his actions, including various career pursuits, then good, he will be of considerable benefit to himself, his society, and his fellow man due to the possession of those parts of moral conduct that are samma vaja, right speech, samma gammanta, right action, and samma ajiva, right livelihood. This kind of development along the path of the middle way can be said to combine all parts of the development model successfully because it links together all aspects of life rather than splitting them or moving toward an extreme on one side or the other. I consider this an exceedingly suitable for application to the solution of the crisis confronting the world at present and the problem of social disharmony. On behalf of the government of the Kingdom of Thailand and all Thai Buddhist brethren, I am pleased to welcome the venerable abbots, Buddhist leaders, senior monks of all ranks, academics in Buddhist studies, and all of you who were able to journey here to participate in this conference. I would like to thank everyone on the committee that arranged the festivities, especially the group of monks led by the most venerable Professor Dr. Brahmabandit, the rector of Mahachula Longkorn Rajavidyalaya University, and the president of the International Council for Day of Vesak, and also the Mahadera Council of Chulalongkorn Rajavidyalaya University, and all the organizations involved from both the public and private sectors, who dedicated both the muscle and willpower to organize the festivities and ensure their smooth operation. May the celebrations for the International Day of Vesak of 2559 Buddhist era or 2016, an important day observed around the world, succeed in their stated objectives in all regards. And we wish to have the similar celebration again and again in the years to come. Thank you very much.